Banks don't lose. When you misunderstand money, you do. And there are systems inside banking that quietly move money from people who don't understand them to institutions that do. Today, I'm breaking down 7 bank mechanics most people never learn. The last one takes 30 seconds to use, and almost nobody does it. SAFE can still shrink. If inflation runs at 4% and your savings earns 0.5%, you're losing purchasing power. Every year, your balance doesn't drop, but what it can buy does. Money that doesn't grow, doesn't stay neutral, it slowly weakens. Safety protects dollars. Growth protects lifestyle. Your deposit doesn't sit still. When you deposit $1,000, it doesn't rest in a vault. Banks keep a portion available and lend the rest. That loan generates interest. It gets redeposited. Part of it gets lent again. Your money is active. Inside the system, you just don't earn what the system earns from it. The pricing ladder. Look at borrowing costs. Credit cards, often 20 to 30%. Loans backed by assets, like real estate or investments, often 4 to 8%. Same bank, different risks. The system rewards collateral, and prices of unsecured consumption are higher. That spread over years can mean tens of thousands of dollars. Compounding works in both directions. Small fees, massive revenue. An overdraft fee might be $35. Multiply that across millions of accounts. Now it's billions. Late fees, processing fees, penalty rates, individually small, collectively enormous. Banks design around predictable behavior. Small friction becomes reliable profit. The minimum payment effect. Minimum payments are designed to keep you current, not debt-free. If you carry a balance, a high interest, and only pay the minimum, repayment can stretch for years. Interest compounds daily. The longer principal stays high, the more you fund the system, the faster you reduce principal, the less interest compounds against you. Time is either your ally or your expense. The 30-year structure. On a typical 30-year mortgage, early payments go mostly toward interest, not equity. You're paying consistently, but ownership builds slowly at first. Understanding amortization changes how you think about prepayments, refinancing, and loan terms. Small adjustments early can reduce total interest dramatically. Silence is expensive. Interest rates, annual fees, credit limits. Many of these are adjustable. Most people never ask. But if your credit improves, income rises, or you have strong history, better terms may be available. Banks price based on risk. When your profile improves, your pricing can improve too. A short conversation can make a measurable difference. Silence keeps everything is the same. Banks aren't villains. They're structured institutions, optimized for spread, fees, and time. The people who win financially don't avoid banks. They understand how banks work and position themselves intentionally. Inflation, interest, leverage, negotiation. Once you understand the mechanics, you stop reacting and start structuring. If you want to structure your money so it works harder for you than the bank does, watch the next video.